All right, guys. So we are moving on to section 4B.3, determining images of multiple points simultaneously. However, before we get to that final conclusion, we're going to be broken into two parts. So we're going to start with part one today. Part one is using technology to perform matrix multiplication, okay? So clearly our objective is to use technology to perform matrix multiplication. By technology, we're going to be using our TI-84s and then move into our decimals, okay? So you're going to learn both forms of technology. But before we get started, I want you to do a little quick group review. In your notes, you have these 4 points and you have this transformation matrix. And I want you to tell me, given these 4 points, what would be their new location? What would be their images? So I'm going to give you, let's say, 4 minutes as a group, to determine the transformation of 0, 0, 4, 2, 7, 8, and 3, 6. Okay. So what this is recalling what you did yesterday. So thinking back to yesterday's work, practice 4, practice 5, what did we do? Okay. You have the choice to do all of them yourself, or you can divvy up the 4 points at your table and conquer and divide. Divide and conquer. Say conquer and divide. Divide and conquer. Okay. Are you ready? Go. All right, guys, let's check in. So, using your notes from yesterday, your practice notes, you should have been able to kind of decipher what's happening here. Hopefully this is recording me. So you have two options. You either can set this up as matrix multiplication, or you can change your matrix transformation into a coordinate transformation. Either way, it's totally possible. 0, 0 is easy. What was going to happen with 0, 0? It was going to stay 0, 0, right? If it's at the origin, it's going to stay at the origin, okay? Now 4, 2. So there's two ways I could have set up 4, 2. Way number one, I could have set it up as a matrix. 2, 3, 1, 4 times 4, 2. That's my X and my Y. You multiply, add, multiply. So if I did it this way, 2 times 4 plus 3 times 2, then 1 times 4 plus 4 times 2. That gives me 8 plus 6 is 14. 4 plus 8 gives me 12. Okay, so that's way number one. You could have did it, right? Way number two is I'm going to do it with 7, 8. So it's 7, 8. What if I wanted to do it as a coordinate? I could have converted this to tx comma y equals 2x plus 3y comma x plus 4y. So if I was solving for t of 7, 8, that would give me 2 times 7 plus 3 times 8, comma, 7 plus 4 times 8. So where does that put this at? 14 plus 24 is 38. 7 plus 32 is 39. Okay, so how you transform the point and find the image is up to you. We've now learned both skills to do so. Okay. And then that's what you should have got. What did you get for 3, 6 for anyone who didn't? 24 and 27. The ordered pair, it's a point, so it's a coordinate point. Okay, and then 4, 2 came out to be 14, comma 20. Okay, that is what you need to be able to do for your quiz tomorrow. All right, that's why I threw it in here, and it ties into what we're doing. I don't know. We do. We have 3 times 2 is 6. Right? And then 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. Then you have 3 plus is 20. Yeah. 20. All right. Okay. So moving on today. Does everyone have their handy dandy TI-84 calculator? We're going to reset our calculator. So second plus 712. Second plus 712. On your quiz tomorrow, you will be able to use your notebook and a standard calculator, not a graphic or scientific, just a little standard calculator if you need help with multiplying. Okay. All right, so on our calculator, you should have reset. We're going to go through these 7 steps of how to put a matrix into the calculator to evaluate. So step 1 of this is you're going to press second x to the -1 to access your matrix section. Okay. Then you're going to scroll right to edit. Once you're in edit, you're able to determine which matrix you want. Is it going to be a matrix A, matrix B? And you're going to press the number to the matrix you want. 4, you're going to input your dimensions, number of rows, enter, number of columns, enter. Then we're going to input the matrix entries by pressing the number and enter. Okay. You have to exit the matrix window to do anything else. So once I've done that, I'm going to exit the matrix window. To exit, it's second quit, which is actually second mode, because the word quit is written right above the button mode. Okay, now you're going to press second X to -1 to access your matrix options. All right, we're going to go through these skills together. I just wanted to make sure you knew because I have to turn the page. Okay, so I'm going to go to my handy dandy calculator. I'm going to open up Sylvie. I'm going to turn on Sylvie. I'm going to reset her second plus 712. Okay, in order to put these matrix in, I'm pressing second X to the -1, opens up my matrix window. So I press second X to the -1. I'm going to arrow over to edit so I can put in matrix A. This is matrix A. So I'm going to press 1 for A. The dimensions of matrix A are 2 rows, 2 columns. I wrote 12 somehow. Now I'm going to put in the entries 2, 1, -3, 0. So now I have created matrix A in my calculator. Once I've created the matrix, I have to close out of the editing window. To close out of the editing window, I'm going to press second mode so that I can quit this window. I'm going to repeat the steps again so I can put in B. So we're going second, X to the -1. Notice that I now have my matrix A in, my 2 by 2. I'm going to arrow over. Press edit. Oh, sorry. I needed to not press edit. I'm going to arrow over. And now I'm going to create matrix B. To create matrix B, I'm going to press 2 and put in its dimensions. It's a 2 by 2. Put in my value, my entries, -1, 3, 0, and 4. I'm good to go. Everything is in. I'm going to press second mode to quit. Now, what is it asking me to do? What is AB? So I have to find the product. It's asking me for the product. What is matrix AB equal? Okay, because this is a 2 by 2 and this is a 2 by 2. I know that my output should be another 2 by 2, right? To do that, I'm going to go to second, go back to the matrix window. Notice how I have matrix A created. Yeah, we see matrix A. I'm going to press 1 for matrix A. I'm going to go back to my matrix window. See how I have my B created? I'm going to press 2 for B. This is saying to multiply A times B. What am I telling the calculator to do? Multiply A times B. When two variables even make variables next to together, we say that's implied multiplication, right? It's the same thing. When two matrices are next to each other, that's implied multiplication. You press enter. And that's our answer. No, I couldn't have. You must earn the right to use technology. Okay. All right. So I want you to reset your calculator, and now you're going to flip over your notes, and you're going to do example 2. All right. So reset your calculator. Second plus 712. And you're going to do example 2 on your own. Good. Okay, Are we ready? No, give me 2 seconds. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Wait. What? Okay, never mind. What? Because I thought we were doing like the whole page, but yeah, I was looking at the Desmos thing. Is everything after this number 2 as well? All right. I'm gonna go through. Hardest thing I ever did in my life. Oh my gosh. Not me. All right, so quickly I'm gonna go in. Wait, can we use this calculator? Not on the quiz tomorrow. Just said that.
So you're trying to play it?
Nope.
You did say what you
I said you will be using a small handheld calculator, non-graphic, non-scientific. I know what I said. I said it intentionally.
I already forgot how to do it the other way is.
Better go home and practice.
Oh, never mind. I don't even know how to do it the other way. Okay, we can use our notes.
Yes, you can use your notes. All right. So I went through, I created my matrices. Well, there's A.
Can you make a note card?
Your what?
A note card, note card.
You actually have to make a 1-page front sheet.
You feeling generous.
All right. How do we do? Yes? We feel good?
Yeah.
Wait.
When you see my handwriting this small, it's done.
Whoa. When you waste your 2 hours trying to read it, don't say nothing to me.
I'll put it.
All right.
I think I can fit everything on this. Actually, I know. I feel like we learned a lot.
So now we're going to do matrices with Desmos. Okay. I need you to take out your handy dandy calculator, my computer, that thing. So before we get started here, it says, what is the dimensions of matrix A? What are our dimensions of matrix A? It is a 2 by 2. It's a square matrix, right? What are the dimensions of matrix B?
1 by 1.
A what?
1 by 1.
A 2 by 1. Okay. And we're going to use Desmos to verify whether AB and BA have results. But without using Desmos, can we determine if they have a product?
Yes.
Yes. And how do we do that?
Smile test.
The smile test. So if I am doing A times B, that's 2 by 2 times 2 by 1. What happens?
They get happy.
They get happy. But if I do B times A, which is a 2 by 1 times a 2 by 2, are they happy? No. Okay. So we already know that only AB is going to have a product. Does that make sense? All right. But we're going to now do it in Desmos. Ready? So we're going to practice this in Desmos just to show you. To go to Desmos, it is the Desmos matrix calculator. So it's desmos.com/matrix. And it will take you there. Once here, we're going to input our thingy-bob, our matrix. Yeah, our matrices. So we press new matrix. So our A is a 2 by 2. Can someone tell me the entries of the 2 by 2? -2?
Yeah. Oh, it's negative.
On the box?
Oh, that one? Which one? Example 3?
No, right here. 2, 3, 1, 4.
2, 3, 1, 4. Yeah. Are you?
I was like, what?
Oh, that's because I'm looking dead.
2, 3. Gotcha. My bad. 1, 4. And that's matrix A. Now I'm going to click new matrix and do matrix B. And the dimensions of matrix B is 2 by 1. So what are its numbers? 7 and 8. So I've now created the 2. What do I want to do with them? Multiply. So I do A times B and I get 38, 39. Now, just to show you, even though we know B times A is not going to work, I'm going to show you B times A, press enter. And what does it say? Error, right? It doesn't work. But we already knew it wasn't going to work because we know the smile test, right?
Where do we put that in?
All right. That goes on that, right, it's just part of that.
Oh.
Okay, so here it says, did it work? Verify. AB works. Yes. What was the answer for AB? 38, 39. Did BA work? No. Solution. Undefined. Okay, and why is it undefined? Well, we already know. It's because the number of rows and number of columns being multiplied in that situation does not match up, right? All right, are you ready to do your own Desmos?
No.
Here you go. Here are your two. So here's your matrix A and here's your matrix B. Determine whether A and B, the product of A times B exists and the product of B times A exists. If it does exist, please tell me what the product is. You got this.
Oh, I don't know why.
Ready?
Wait, is it, if it has like a solution, is it gonna have like just one number or a number?
It depends on the size of the matrix.
If it doesn't have a solution, what will it say?
You get the triangle.
Oh, this is a lot of numbers for one.
Well, all right, here we go. So, dimensions of A. What are the dimensions of A?
3 by 3.
And the dimensions of B? 2 by 4. So when it asks, can I do A times B? Well, 3 times 3 by 2 times 2 by 4. What happens? They smile. So they're going to produce a 3 by 4. That's a lot of numbers. That's 12 numbers. So I know that when I multiply, I should end up with 12 elements. Does that make sense? Did I end up with 12 elements? What are they? Hit me.
What?
Mhm. 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 Bam. All right. So what happens here though? It says B times 8. So if I had 2 times 2 by 4 times 3 by 2, oh no. Sad. Hazard, right? Okay. That means that it's undefined. It doesn't exist. No solution. That's nice for undefined.
You know. Yeah, fine.
Yeah. It is. All right. Okay. How do we feel about using technology?
It's so hard.
It's horrible. I know. All right, let's see if we can apply that to a real world situation. All right, in 1996, Washington and New York Giants played the highest scoring game in National Football League history. The table summarizes the scoring. A touchdown is worth 6 points. A field goal is worth 3 points. Oh, we got this in 4 minutes. A safety is worth 2 points. And a point after touchdown is worth 1 point. Use matrix multiplication to determine what happens. So the first thing to do is we're going to convert this into a matrix, right? So for here, we have a 2 by 4. Do we see it? So we have 10, 1, 0, 9, 6, 0, 0, 5. Okay, we know that there's values for each one of these. A touchdown is 6, a field goal is 3, a safety is 2, and a point after touchdown is 1, right? If I want to be able to multiply, what type of matrix does my next matrix have to be? This is currently a 2 by 4. What would the other one have to be? A what? A what? A 4x1, because what has to match up? Those, right? So I have to have 4 rows in 1 column. So 6, 3, 2, 1. And that corresponds. The first row, my first column applies to touchdowns. My second column applies to field goals. My third column applies to safeties. And my last column applies to point after touchdown. Do the math really quick on your weapon of choice, 84 or Desmos, and tell me what was the final score of the game. I don't think it was extra score. Someone had looked it up before, and I think they told me, no, that's not right. It's oh, okay. Excuse me. So we got the score. What was the score? 72-41. So we had Washington with 72, the Giants with 41, and that is the score. How do we feel?
Can we use the Desmos tomorrow?
I already told you no.
Oh, Michelle, you just wanna cry.
All right. Well, I was gonna have you do an example on your own, but did we get the gist of it?
Yeah.
All right.